Hello everybody, Clive5 here bringing you another StarCraft 2 commentary, this time Heart of the Swarm for the first time ever, and this is a game between my buddy Fusion, the blow Protoss in the top right hand corner, versus dSeleCT, none other than dSeleCT, the red Terran in the top left hand corner. Now dSeleCT was a pretty big name, not a huge name, but a pretty big name in the Wings of Liberty days, and the Wings of Liberty days back in the old times. It's funny now that Heart of the Swarm is out, Wings of Liberty has become so passé, I guess. But yeah, dSeleCT had some moderate success in MLGs back in like 2010. Of course, his sort of rise to popularity was when he ran up from the losers bracket to face Idra in the finals. Well, Idra, of course, still cared back then and knocked him out and won, of course, the MLG. So that is where dSeleCT sort of got his start in StarCraft 2, but later on he switched to Dota, of course, and just recently made the announcement that he was going to start playing StarCraft 2. He's going to return to StarCraft 2. So that announcement he made on May 27th. This is a game on May 23rd, just a couple days earlier. Of course, 2013, if you happen to be watching this way out in the future. And so, still working his way up, obviously, in the ladder. This is Fusion. He's a Masters level player. I think as of the most recent season change, they pushed everyone down because they actually are eliminating demotions. So they're going to make sure that everyone starts lower than they should and works their way up to their proper league. I think one of the things they were afraid of was having people who were in higher leagues not, get stuck in those higher leagues where maybe they just got lucky or whatnot. So sort of resetting the ladder position, if you will. So anyway, we had an early scout here by Fusion who scouted the proper direction. Same with dSeleCT. He's going to be coming in the right way. And Fusion just poking around the base here. There's no gas going on, so I'm guessing we're going to see a one racks expand. Only partially completing that supply depot. I'm sure he's actually trying to get the probe eliminated before revealing what his tech choice is going to be. And of course, Fusion unable to sneak out. He is having quite a stockpile of minerals, sending out that SCV, and of course he's going to build that, the one racks expand, very popular Terran build now. Usually a pretty quick expand is becoming a lot more popular. Well, it's becoming a lot more popular. It is more popular. That's pretty much the way that players go nowadays. Fusion, however, going for the mothership core, and well, that's funny. Oh, so his SCV continued to scout around, I guess, instead of going back to Fusion's base and poking around to see what was in there. I guess that's a whoops. I don't know. So yeah, I would think that if you were his caliber play, even if you were a little bit rusty, that you'd still be able to, have the map. Where are you? Really? Let's see what, let's take a look at dSeleCT's view. Oh! What the? That's really bizarre! Huh. And a bit of a mistake, it looks like. What happened here such that, his probe stopped? I don't know. That's weird. Obviously there wasn't a ramp block or anything. Huh. Alright, anyway. So, Fusion moving out with a small contingent. It looks like, I think his Zealot got picked off earlier by these Marines. I think I saw just a piece of that happening, but dSeleCT has pretty good defenses here. Oh, this map, by the way, is Zerath, not Zerath. I'm thinking League of Legends. I've been playing a lot of League of Legends lately. Something Zergy sounding, I guess. And of course, this does take place on the Zerg home planet. I think the Primal Zerg home planet, if you played through the campaign, of course. So Fusion moving up, going to plant down a proxy pylon, it looks like. And let's take a look at the income here, because dSeleCT does have this expansion down and starting to run. And a couple more harvesters So it does look like Fusion is going for more of an aggressive opening. He does have the... Oh, he loves to use these oracles for the mineral line harass. And I don't know how early in Select is. I did notice during the loading screen that Select was only level 4, so he's probably only played a handful of games at this point. You gotta imagine, though, that he has at least some sort of an idea of the typical harass, I guess. What's going on? He had to have been paying attention to what's going on here in the Heart of the Swarm world. But let's see what happens now that this Oracle's out, moving around back to harass that mineral line. At the same time, Fusion moving up front to do some damage there. So I think he's hoping to have dSeleCT's, I couldn't call him dSeleCT, but his Marines are moving back to deal with the harass. And wow, Fusion taking out that bunker in the front. That's trouble. Probably going to lose a few of these Marines. Nope. Nice with the time warp there. I think that's what it's called, time warp. That slows down enemies. It's really, really aggravating. I think it's kind of one of those OP things. But wow. So Select is keeping his Marines alive by just putting out those SCVs as bait, and I think the firing priority for the Stalkers is the SCVs, not the Marines, especially when they're out front. Marines able to take down that mothership core, which is really a pivotal move, I guess. So that's going to help out a lot, but it looks like Fusion is still going to be able to push Select back into his base here, and I think Select is in a lot of trouble. If this bunker, or if the supply depot falls, that might be the killing blow. But for right now, uh-oh, I did something. I just rewound to the beginning. I'm super pro. Alright, I'm back. I fixed whatever I did wrong. It wouldn't be a Clive at 5 replay if I didn't screw something up. So yeah, the problem here is that Fusion doesn't have vision up the ramp. He does have this Oracle that's continuing to perform some excellent harass in the back. And you can see that Select is down to only 11 Harvesters. And Fusion has had no harass in his mineral line. What is it called? The Warhound, not the maybe it is the Warhound harass, has been really popular. Sort of the, I guess you could call it the Terran version of the Reaver drop. If you remember from the Brood War days, the Reavers are just such an excellent harass utility. Firing those scarabs and you'd see like 100 probes explode. So anyway, just still a little bit of back and forth. Hopefully Select is going to be able to sort of lick his wounds. Switching the starport onto the reactor, so it looks like he might be going for, what could he be? Oh, for the medevacs, I'm sure. Just to try to keep his infantry alive just a little bit longer. He's, well, actually doing okay mineral-wise. I'm surprised that Fusion hasn't taken an expansion yet. He obviously has Select in the vulnerable position, and great force field split. That is not something new from Heart of the Swarm, so Select should have known that that was coming. And wow, just keeps Fusion doing a great job keeping Select contained in his base. Just going to fire off. He's close to having sort of the secret number of sentries. If he has 6 sentries, he can maintain that force field indefinitely. And a couple more Oracles coming out to harass the back of that mineral line. So great multi-pronged play, I have to say, by Fusion. I gotta say, it's not looking too great. Select getting a little bit desperate, maybe moving in a medevac. I think that really that's the way he's got to go at this point, because Fusion has nothing in his base. Of course, he has the ability to warp in, but wow, Fusion just waltzing straight up the ramp, and Select not really able to do much with this attack. The Oracle's in the back. Harvester's almost completely gone here, back down to 13. And well, actually, with the help of these Marauders, might be able to clean up the Stalker threat here. But no, it looks like Fusion's going to win this little skirmish. And honestly, dSeleCT doesn't have a whole lot more. The rest of his forces are back at Fusion's base, so it might become a little bit of a base trade situation here. I guess dSeleCT could go in for the killing blow, but I don't know. Wow, dSeleCT still has a formidable force here in his base, and as long as he micros well, continues to micro well. Great stim attack fire, whatever you call it here. And oh, he's gonna lose the rest of his forces. Oh, that poor Zealot has only 4 health left. But I don't know. Great harass and return by dSeleCT, and this actually looks like it could be a little bit close. Unfortunately, this medevac is completely out of energy. And that's it. dSeleCT GG's. So wow, congratulations to Fusion. Of course, probably by now, if Fusion were to rematch against dSeleCT, the same outcome likely would not occur. So dSeleCT, of course, is a career StarCraft player, and I'm sure he's devoted many, many hours. But anyway, I guess a proud moment for Fusion, a Masters level player who was able to face up against dSeleCT and to win, fortunately. So anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Please like, comment, subscribe. Catch you next time.